I'm proud of you, Harrell.
What happened?
So, for years, I've been doing the Christmas countdown.
What's that?
25 years ago, I didn't understand why the song Last Christmas by George Michael was played so freaking much.
Last Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't like the song.
Okay.
It annoyed me as to why is this such a popular Christmas song?
Okay.
So I started counting how many times it was played because I couldn't believe how much it was getting played. It turned into the Christmas count, and we try to break the record every year. We have this group. It's me and the kids, and Johnny's part of it now. And you have to listen to, you just send the group text anytime you hear Last Christmas. And it's obviously grown because there's been covers of Last Christmas now. So any cover of it, you just can't manufacture the listening of it. You can't go try and find it and go, yeah, I just got it. It has to come to you providentially. And then you send out the number, and we just keep counting. And it goes from the day after Thanksgiving until midnight Christmas Day Eve. Last year, a couple people in the family weren't participating at all. So I said to Andrani yesterday, I said, I'm not going to start it. I'm going to see if anybody notices. And Harrell, right off the bat here, starts. He's immediately, okay, I say if it's not on a random playlist, I'm like, oh, I guess it's stuck. I guess they really like it. This is all about me. I don't care if you were interested in this.
Did you consider that an interesting anecdote?
Anecdote? No, it was purely informational.
Is that not the word? Anecdote?
No.
That's the word. Anecdote.
No.
An anecdote.
No.
That's a word.
The biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth.
Hey, welcome back to our stupid reaction. I'm Corbin.
I'm Rick.
I know what words are.
Yeah. Yes.
Can't convince me.
Anecdote is a word.
I know it is.
And yes.
Anyways, we are on to episode.
You did use it correctly. An anecdote
I
is a
know I
short,
did.
little amusing story.
I don't need your validation.
I was not intending it to be a short, amusing story, though.
It was too long. I agree.
I was not intending it to be an anecdote. It was purely informational.
You know what's a Christmas song? I don't understand why it's a Christmas song. Hallelujah.
The
Hallelujah.
Don't get that at all.
Great song.
Great song.
Great song.
Shouldn't be a Christmas song.
It's not a Christmas song.
No, I agree. You know what else I don't understand? And this song is actually my cousin Mel's favorite Christmas song. They told me pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
I think it's because it's about Jesus. The little drum roll.
But it's just
Christmas.
pa-rum-pa-pum-pum.
I mean, but at least it's about something about Christmas.
No, it's definitely a Christmas song. That's for sure.
Hallelujah is it's
not a Christmas song. It's not even a worship song.
Yeah,
just because it says the word hallelujah in it doesn't make it a Christmas song.
a great song though. I'm not saying
It is a great song. Do you have a favorite Christmas song? I have some favorites that I just adore.
It always, changes because if you hear one too much. The past couple years, my kids have really been enjoying Cher's DJ Play That Christmas song.
Nice. Wow. That one wasn't on my bingo card.
No, they've really enjoyed that one lately.
That's awesome.
Anyways, we're on to episode 2 of Angry Young Men.
Episode 2.
If you haven't seen the first episode, go watch it.
Go watch it. What are you doing here?
Ready to start?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to the show.
Look at that sweater,
Wow.
So we've all started looking like him at different stages in our life.
That's true.
But never wrote as well as he did at any stage of
Yeah, I wonder, has Salman ever tried to write and just said, forget it, I suck at that?
जब से मैं बॉम्बे आया हूँ जब से मैंने कम से कम 50 रीजंस सुने हैं फिल्म बनाने के मैंने 4 गाने रिकॉर्ड कर लिए हैं डिफरेंट रीजंस फिल्म बनाने के लिए कि मेरे पास एक स्क्रिप्ट है वेयर आई कैन पुट माय लास्ट शर्ट
Preach.
और उसको रीजन ही नहीं होना चाहिए फिल्म बनाने
Preach.
आपने देखा होगा एक ही किस्सा है या एक ही जोक है
कुछ लोग अच्छी तरह सुनाते हैं, ये जो लोग अच्छी तरह सुनाते हैं उनका क्या तरीका है? वो जहाँ स्ट्रेस करना चाहिए स्ट्रेस करते हैं, जहाँ थोड़ा सा उसे खींच देना चाहिए ताकि और क्यूरियोसिटी और इंटरेस्ट पैदा हो वहाँ खींचते हैं। ये जो तरीका है कहानी सुनाने का ऑडियो विजुअल में, ये है स्क्रीन प्ले।
मुझे 2 आदमियों की जरूरत है।
ये वीरू है और ये जयदेव, दोनों के दोनों पक्के बदमाश।
सन 1975 में टकराई 2 बड़ी फिल्में, शोले और दीवार।
आज मेरे पास बिल्डिंगें हैं, प्रॉपर्टी है, बैंक बैलेंस है, बंगला है, गाड़ी है, क्या है तुम्हारे पास?
We've seen both.
सलीम-जावेद को फिल्म दीवार के लिए मिले सारे अवार्ड्स, बेस्ट स्टोरी, बेस्ट डायलॉग्स, बेस्ट स्क्रीन प्ले।
They didn't get any awards for Sholay because they got it for Deewaar. And he said, you should never do too much good work in a year.
Yeah, spread it out.
And for many years at FTII, the Deewaar screenplay was taught as a perfect screenplay because it didn't have anything extraneous except for probably the song.
लोग बोलते हैं दीवार को तो परफेक्ट स्क्रीन प्ले है। हमने 18 दिन में बनाया था, फ्रॉम स्टोरी लाइन, स्मॉल स्टोरी लाइन, 18 दिन में कंप्लीट स्क्रीन प्ले बना।
That's insane.
इसकी फिर मैंने 20 दिन में डायलॉग लिखे।
तो जब आता है कि मेरा बाप चोर है, लिखा जाता है।
विजय, तू बोलता क्यों नहीं?
मैंने कहा 15 हफ्ते इस चीज से हो गए कि जिस हीरो के हाथ पे ये लिखा गया है वो आगे जाके क्या बनेगा कैरेक्टर। दीवार की कहानी अगर किसी को सुनाएं आप तो 90% चांसेस ये हैं कि धक्का मार के निकाल देगा ऑफिस से। उसके 2 बेटे थे, एक ने पढ़ा, एक ने नहीं पढ़ा, एक बच्चा इंस्पेक्टर हो गया, एक गैंगस्टर हो गया। ये हिंदुस्तान में ही कम से कम नहीं तो 25-30 फिल्में ये सब्जेक्ट पे बनी हैं, मगर स्टोरी से काम नहीं चलता। हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू नरेट दिस ऑन द स्क्रीन।
हम बुट पॉलिश करता है, कोई भीख नहीं मांगता, पैसा उठाकर हाथ में दो।
So the story about the coin, I do not pick up coins that have been thrown at me. You see that come back.
मैं आज भी फेंके हुए पैसे नहीं उठाता।
It's tagged as angry young man, but I feel it's not being angry, it's being who you are, it's being very genuine and giving it back.
70s का जमाना है, it was a जमाना very strange time.
गैस
का कनेक्शन के लिए 6 साल लगते थे, तो उस जमाने के लोगों को ये हीरो पसंद आया।
Yeah, it was an angry time all over the world.
हमको लिखते वक्त ऐसा कुछ नहीं पता था, ना हमें ये मालूम था कि इनकी।
That's one of the things about a great film is it just happens, quote unquote, to arrive right at the right time.
Yep.
And we were breathing the same air. So without knowing, we were in sync with the rest of the people. But is it really a coincidence that in 1973 we created a vigilante, and in 1975 India faced emergency? इनका कोई रिश्ता है या नहीं है?
रातों रात कई नेता हिरासत में ले लिए गए। उस समय राष्ट्रकवि रामधारी सिंह दिनकर ने कहा था कि सिंहासन खाली करो कि जनता आती है।
माथे पर कैसे लिख दिया कि उसका बेटा एक चोर है।
तो उसको माँ के लिए बहुत था कि मेरी माँ ने ये किया, उसके बदले में मेरी माँ को सारी चीजें दुनिया की खुशियाँ दूं।
Vijay, who has no belief in God, finding himself climbing up the steps of the temple to pray for his ailing mother, and his opening line is,
आज खुश तो बहुत हो गए तुम।
it was so unexpected and they thought it was some kind of a joke. But within a couple of seconds after that, they just froze.
And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that Javed Saab lost his mother when he was very, very young. And Salim Saab also lost his mother. And that
Trishul, Shakti.
I haven't seen that one either.
The mother factor. Huge.
आपके हाथों मर्द तो वो पहले ही चुकी थी।
Your mother's factor is huge
लेकिन
as well.
चिटाओं से 25।
And the issue was always with the father.
They obviously saw life in a way that everybody else didn't. That's why they could write what they did.
Right from what you know.
मैं 5 बरस की उम्र से लेकर 9 बरस की उम्र तक अपनी मदर से नहीं मिल सका, बिकॉज मैं पास जा ही नहीं सकता था। मेरी मदर को टीबी हो गई थी, उस जमाने में टीबी का इलाज नहीं था, तो दूर से देखती थी मुझे वो। एक दिन देखा उन्होंने मुझे खेलते हुए, तो बुलाया और थोड़ी दूर फिर मुझसे कहा कि रुक जाओ. मैं रुका, देखा, and she broke down and she was taken inside the house.
Oh, you don't recover from that.
No.
और आपके फादर?
मैं अपने फादर से बहुत डरता था, इसलिए कि वो मशहूर थे बहुत अपनी स्ट्रिक्टनेस के लिए, डिसिप्लिन के लिए, इधर ले जाना, कुछ शॉपिंग करना, ऑल दैट, एंड देन ही डाइड. तो वो जो अकेलापन जो था, डर लगता था.
Wow.
On 17th of January, I was 8 years old in 1953. She died on the 18th.
When he was 8.
And I saw the light. I would be slightly scared of entering a room if there is nobody there in the house. And I would open the door and look around and that way. And I had the feeling that that shout will be somewhere here.
Wow.
But this, we would fantasize the father, and whenever we would meet him, we would be very happy. But I'm afraid that was a rare event.
So grateful they're sharing so much personal stuff.
Well, there were many moments of disappointment, I remember, that I felt that he'll come to meet us, and then last moment he came to know that he had cancelled his program.
What kids remember most is when you don't show up.
Correct.
ये भूसे तो हट बेकार तो नहीं गए, ये हमारे बड़े काम आए भाई. हमने बड़ी स्क्रिप्ट लिख ली इसके ताकत से.
Yeah, the stuff you go through in life, some people it destroys them, other people it empowers them.
Piece of art that you just want, it's like untouched. You just want it.
एक ही पिक्चर में पूरी लाइफ है.
धर्म जी गाना गा रहे हैं साइकिल पे, तो उसके लिए अलग अलग इक्विपमेंट बनता था कि कैसे साइकिल एक पहिए पे चल रही है. तो ये जो पैमाना था पिक्चर का, ये टोटली अनप्रेसिडेंटेड.
फ्राइडे पिक्चर रिलीज हुई, मैटनी के बाद तो पिक्चर की हालत ऐसी खराब हो गई कि जितनों के ब्लैक वाले भी बर्बाद हो गए. मंडे के बाद तो
1 करोड़ का बजट लेके चला हुआ आदमी जो सैंक्शन किया था अपने फादर से, उन्होंने 1 करोड़ का, फिल्म कंप्लीट हुई तब 3 करोड़ की हो चुकी थी.
Damn.
3 गुना.
नया विलन ले लिया. He was not very well built. He was short. It was almost like ये विलन क्या चलेगा.
और भाई लोगों को एक बात बताओ, औरतों को पिक्चर क्यों चलेगी? It's too gruesome. तुम लोग की कहानी गलत थी.
When people were laughing at the film कि ये flop है, Javed Akhtar and Salim Khan issued ads in Screen, Trade Guide and Film Information saying that our film will do 1 crore per territory.
So Ramesh ji said, I think we should think of changing the ending, that you don't die, but you should live. So Ramesh ji just turned back and said, यार मंडे तक रुक जाते हैं, देखते हैं मंडे को क्या होता है. I didn't go to reshoot that scene. Thank God. Because
suddenly we started getting feedback from our sales team that they are hearing the dialogue on the streets.
जितने भी थे बिलायकल लोग, किसने तो गाड़ियां ले लिया है, कितने जन ने तो घर ले लिए, और आज भी उनके पास वो टिकट है कि उनकी पीढ़ी को बताते कि देखिए ये पिक्चर से हम लोग ने इतनी प्रॉपर्टी बनाया है.
रमेश जी यूज्ड टू टेल, 2-2 पेज का डायलॉग होगा, यू हैव टू स्पीक इट इन 1 शॉट में करना होगा आपको. आई वाज वेरी वरीड एंड स्कैर्ड. तो जावेद जी ने पूरा करके बताया. आई थिंक व्हाट ही डिड, इट जस्ट गॉट इन, दैट इंप्रेशन वाज देयर इन माय माइंड फुल्ली. आई जस्ट डिड इट.
So writing a Sholay about a village, about a dugout, about so many people, then you have to have a world where other characters have to be interesting. And when you write a small character, it's not just
there he is.
Okay, so that we should say this line so that a hero can.
Did you see a lot of them in their films? They have taken a lot of characters.
Definitely saw Gabbar in Javed.
बच्चों को गब्बर सिंह क्यों अच्छा लगा? लोगों को भी पसंद आया. Ruthless man who has no emotional or moral justification for his cruelty.
हीरो तो अपना करिश्मा दिखा देता है, लेकिन विलन रह गए तो ये पिक्चर में दम रहता है. शुरू करता है विलन.
There's no drama without conflict.
A lot of actors' most iconic roles are villain roles.
True.
ठाकुर ये हाथ मुझे दे दे करके नहीं नहीं नहीं, कोई ऐसा शॉट नहीं है उसके अंदर जो खून हो रहा हो, हाथ गिरा हो, कुछ नहीं.
हेड चलते हैं, टेल
नो
ये जो है कॉइन है, ये एक फिल्म बनी थी गार्डन ऑफ इविल, तो वहाँ से आइडिया आया था।
Gary Cooper.
कितना इनाम रखिए रे सरदार। सरदार पूरे 50,000 बार बता चुका हूँ तुमको।
I'll watch
They
an
made
ad,
TNs.
and it will
That's
still
great.
have.
कौन सा गाना चाहिए? हम का ही सुना दियो जो नाचत रही गौरी।
Yes, where is she?
ये देखिए, आपको एक चीज दिखाता हूँ, थोड़ा आप लोग को इम्प्रेस करूँ। ये है फैज का ऑटोग्राफ, जादू मियाँ के लिए मोहब्बत से फैज। And now when I look back like a third person who can see Salim and Javed there, तो मुझे समझ में आता है कि ये unbelievable combination था। On one level perhaps we had so much in common, and on another level we were very different people.
I just remember my father telling me that they gave the best narrations because they told me a story. It was like orchestra. He said they were so in sync.
1 + 1 is not 2, it's 11. It was the hottest writing jodi, and then suddenly one day they say we are not together. Of course, it shook the industry. Now, if that team is no longer a team, of course, it's not going to be the same.
I was wondering, I said, because I was like, I think like there was some type of falling out, and that's why I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But I think I remember people saying they were this big thing forever, and then there was a big falling out, which happens a lot.
Happens a lot. Happened to the Beatles.
It happens to
you name it. Any great,
honestly, anytime
artistic
work together,
collaboration
with people.
Yeah.
Even if like you work really well together
Right.
in terms of your writing, that doesn't mean like things aren't said that shouldn't be said.
I'm actually
stuff isn't done.
It would surprise me if they didn't have a falling out, because they seem to be so strong-willed and so hot-headed and so, assured of themselves. But the depth of it, obviously, we're going to find out because we don't know. As a documentary, I think they're doing an exceptional job of combining history and combining. I'm really touched by and grateful for how much of their personal life they're sharing. I kind of wasn't expecting them to do that, and I think that's really wonderful. That's the kind of thing I know I look for in documentaries, especially if it's somebody I'm interested in.
New information.
Yeah, new information and personal information that maybe they've never shared before, that lets us get a little bit of a deeper look into the people that you care about.
And I think it's going to get even deeper. I don't know how often they've talked about if it's a TIFF or whatever it's going to be that they split up from. Clearly, in their age, they've gotten over it in some way.
I guess
agreed
so.
to do a documentary.
How
but they're not together either.
Right. And I'm wondering, obviously we saw, when we saw, what was that, the documentary we saw? Forgot the title of it. But it was it The Romantics? And
Yash.
Yes. And Yash Chopra, who has been the elusive man.
Yeah.
How elusive have they been? I don't get the sense they've been elusive at all.
Well, I mean, they're part of big film families.
Yeah. But I also don't know that anything has been this thorough in covering who they are, both professionally and personally. And I love that balance. We're getting an equal dose of the professional and the personal.
Yeah, you're learning a lot. And so now we'll never, even though we might not, ever see all their films, but we'll know of them now more, and the history and the importance of them.
And the connectivity. I didn't
what they did.
Because I wasn't aware of it as much as most everybody else in India is. I didn't realize that Zoya and Farhan were so closely linked to Salman Khan by reason of the dads having been so closely linked together.
Yeah. And I wonder if, because Zoya has the writing partner, we've seen many of her movies as well. I wonder if her dad inspired
partnership. Well, does Farhan always have partners?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you see it all the time in terms of someone will write stories, someone will write dialogue. It's not often.
I think it just depends on how you work.
Yeah, right.
Some people, I need to be by myself.
Right.
Probably Quentin, writing.
Probably Anurag.
Probably
at
Anurag.
first with idea.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Or It's interesting. A very different kind of writer, obviously, is Vishal, because everything for him involves the score and the story simultaneous to each other.
He writes the score through the movie.
Such an interesting, creative.
And then some people want to work off other people.
Right, need to.
I'm not obviously a writer, but I can see the appeal of having somebody else there to bounce ideas off of.
I see both. There's an appeal, and there's also a huge challenge, because
you have to find the right person.
You got to find the right person. I'll preach this till my dying day. I think it's not a requirement, but I think every actor would do well to write something, whether it was a scene at minimum, or an entire play, or a short film, just to see how difficult it is.
Oh yeah,
to write, and then get a deeper. Because if you don't already have it as an actor, you're any school that teaches acting I've ever encountered or heard of will always preach. They preach different things as far as process and approach, but one thing they'll always tell you is script is king. The script is where you're going to get everything you need, and you're going to build from that. Do not pervert the script. And there's some writers who you better not pervert the script. You better say it word for word. Like on Seinfeld, it was there's no room for you're doing it word for word the way it was written, and you really should. And once you've written and seen how difficult that is, you have a greater appreciation, not just for the process and how difficult that is, but you have a greater appreciation for how thought through every damn word was. There's a reason it was phrased that way. It doesn't mean you can't, as an actor, say, it feels weird coming out of my mouth this way. Can I phrase it another way? Most writers they'll either say, yeah, go ahead, or they'll say no. But the appreciation of writing, it's insanely hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard to write, period, let alone to write something that's excellent.
And then you have others that in like the comedy where like Judd Apatow.
Holy crap.
He like encourages you to improv.
Right.
Obviously, I'm sure he wants you to get what he wrote first. I'm sure that's how it goes. I'm sure it's
of course.
Let's do the scene how it's written.
Yep.
All right, now
just
fly.
fly.
Say frothy ejaculate.
Right. That's how they did. Whenever Robin worked, why wouldn't you do this? Like on Good Will Hunting, they wrote a great script, but how do you not let Robin be Robin when he wants to be Robin? Like that moment when he says, "Kid stole my line," at the very end of the film, he reads the letter and he repeats back to Robin something Robin said to him in therapy. And he looks out, and before he walks in the house, he says, "Kid stole my line." That was Robin. That was not scripted.
It's just how that works.
But writing is everything starts and ends with writing.
And it's lovely to, even though we have known about these individuals, it's nice to get to know them on a deeper level.
Very much.
And their importance and who they are.
Yeah.
It'll help us appreciate them more.
Very much.
Going forward with whatever of their films that this one was very Sholay heavy, which how can you not be?
Yeah.
Possibly one of the most important Indian films of ever, at least specifically Hindi for sure. And there might be some of the most important Indian writers, not just Hindi.
No.
A lot of people follow their formula still.
Yeah. That's why I appreciate having Yash's input.
Yeah.
I would have maybe they'll have it from all industries, but
be cool to see like how influential was he in Tamil? Did Kamal, or Ratnam? Was he influential at all in there?
Corbin and I won't ever fully grasp the writing because we do not speak or read Hindi.
Yep.
What we glean are first and foremost is going to be story, and then hopefully the translation we're getting is doing justice to the language.
Yeah.
But there's an aspect of the writing we'll never fully grasp because we just don't read and write it.
There's an aspect of poetry in your native language dialogue that you can't translate to another language.
And even the way the actor says it in the language that you wouldn't pick up because you just don't. Yeah, it's a huge hole that is
Just
part
like your
of
mom's
it.
hole.
Yeah, it's a huge hole that's part of nothing we can do about it. But I'm sure, like most things, we've said it all the time. Same with songs. if we understood the language, we would appreciate it that much more.
Really good doc series so far.
Loving it.
Really interesting. I know a lot of people have been asking you for this for a while.
Very well made.
So let us know what you thought about that. And
the biggest, the baddest, wackiest, funniest, filmiest show on earth. Never